1, 2, 3, come on!
And in today's video, I'm going to show you what is the IELTS sample paper. This is a book by Cambridge University, and this book shows you 4 authentic past papers. They are authentic examination papers from Cambridge ESOL. This is the same university which designed the test for the IELTS students. This is the same university where the tests are checked and assessed. So this is most authentic university that shows you the IELTS sample paper. So let's take a look. This is the IELTS speaking test. You can see here they are in 3 parts. The examiner asks the candidates about him, herself, his, her home, work, art, studies, and other familiar topics. Here you will see 10 questions and a topic. So let's take a look. What are the questions about? As you can see, the first question: which part of your country do most people live in? Tell me about the main industries there. How easy is it to travel around your country? Has your country changed much since you were a child? These are the most repeated questions which are asked by the examiner from the candidate. Part 2. Part 2 is called the cue card. Why is it called the cue card? Because there are some hints for the students. So let's see. Describe a well-known person you like or admire. This is the topic. In the topic, you will have to talk about a well-known person who you like and who you admire or appreciate. And there are 4 cues here. Who this person is, what this person has done, why this person is well known, and explain why you admire this person. These cues helps you to generate your ideas. You will have to talk about a topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. So the examiner gives you this cues card, and he also gives you a piece of paper and a pencil. You can make notes for yourself and then 1 minute, and then you will describe this topic for 1 to 2 minutes in front of the examiner. Now, part 3. There are 6 questions in part 3, and they are long questions. At least you have to develop 8 to 10 sentences about each question. The questions are: what kind of people become famous people these days? Is this different from the kind of achievement that made people famous in the past? In what way? How do you think people will become famous in the future? What are the good things about being famous? Are there any disadvantages? How does the media in your country treat famous people? Why do you think ordinary people are interested in the lives of famous people? This is the whole speaking sample test. And remember, such questions are often repeated. The questions are like these questions, everyday common questions. Now, the next test is listening test. Listening test is often taken on the next day, and this test is taken in the examination hall. An audio CD is played and you are given this sample paper. There are 40 questions starting from 1 to 40. As you can see, there are full 40 questions, fill in the blanks, and multiple choice questions. Now, when the CD is played, you are given this piece of paper. You will have to pick the answer and write it in the blanks. For example, type of transportation. The question asks, what type of transportation is used in Dreamtime Travel Agency tour information? So you will pick up the answer. The CD will tell you the answer, whether that is bus or a motor car or a taxi. For example, the answer is bus, so you will write minibus or bus here in the blanks. In the same way, you will have to fill all the 40 blanks. The more correct answers you have, the better score you can take or secure. So this is the listening test for 30 minutes. The CD is played and then you are given 10 minutes to transform your answer to an answer sheet. The next module is reading module. 3 passages are given to you. This is passage number 1. And there are questions. The answers to all these questions are present in the passage. There are true-false questions, as you can see here. Which 3 of the following are true of Johnson Dictionary? It means they are true-false questions, and you will have to find the answers of these questions here in the passage. Then there are fill in the blanks and true-false questions. The next, passage number 2, also repeat the same process. So there are 13 more questions, multiple choice questions and true-false questions. And then passage number 3, repeat the same procedure. There are questions, multiple choice, true and false questions, and fill in the blanks from the table. So full there are, you can see, 40 questions. You will have to find the answers of these questions in the given passages. So it's not difficult to find out the answers. Now the last section or the last part of the module is called writing module. In reading, you have 60 minutes time to find out the answers of 40 questions, but in writing you only have 2 questions. Question number 1 asks you to write about 150 words about the graph which is given to you. As you can see, you should spend about 20 minutes time on this task. So you will write about 3 to 4 paragraphs about 150 words about this graph. This is task 1 of the writing section. And task 2 is an essay. About 40 minutes time is given to you. And as you can see, the essay is: university should accept equal number of male and female students in every subject. To what extent do you agree or disagree? So you will have to write about 250 words essay about this topic, and you have 40 minutes. So this is quite different from task number 1. In task number 1, you saw the graph below shows the proportion of the population aged 65 and over between 1940 and 2000 in 3 different countries. So as you can see that this graph talks about the aged people and their population in 3 countries, Japan, Sweden and USA, and talks about the increase. So you will see the trends and you will write about 150 words. In the coming videos, we will teach all of the techniques of writing an essay and writing of the graph, reading and listening and speaking techniques. But the purpose of this video was to show you the sample paper because most of the students are confused about the IELTS paper pattern when they appear for the test for the first time. So hope that your confusions are cleared. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe the video and click on the bell icon so that you receive all of our important videos on IELTS. Thank you and goodbye.